So in this video we're gonna be explaining, analyzing, checking for some good trades and all those stuff. And I actually have a kit for you guys if you wanna improve your trading. There's a free PDF I'm gonna be giving. I honestly hate giving free stuff because people really don't appreciate izinto zamahhala yabo. So if you're still new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, you like the video. I'll appreciate that, so we can get the algorithm to actually push the video. And yeah, man, I appreciate that. So without wasting your time, let's go and start with the gold and analyze the gold and check some other pairs and all those stuff. What are we looking at the gold and all those stuff, you know? So yeah, I haven't checked the chart on the weekend, because I have some stuff that I'm dealing with. So this is my first time actually opening the charts and just looking at the charts. So let's just look for some trades. Hopefully we'll find some trades. Yeah, man. I'm just looking at the gold right now. You can see here it holds at this point. It holds. So there's a significant resistance at this point. It decided to hold at this point. So at this point it's reacting. So if you look at the overall trend, we've spoken about the overall trend. It's going up for some overall trend. So a good idea is a buy. I think I have this buy on this base candle. I think it's gonna take time if I want to show you guys. I remember having this set up, got buy on this base candle, saying that the price might go up on this base candle, but because of the overall trend is just pushing up, so it's a good idea to actually go for a buy. So let's go and check for some trades, and hopefully we'll find some trade. If we don't find some trade, we move on, guys. We just don't waste our time. If there's nothing to look for, we move on. So you can see here there's nothing with gold. There's nothing since it reacts here. There's nothing because we're only looking for a buy. So there's no trade with gold. Let's go for Nasdaq. Let's see Nasdaq. Let's go check the overall trend. So you see it was moving up. So let move. There was just a retracement and then decided to hold here. And then it pushed up because of this was a nice FTP. So this was a support, and then this was the base candle. So it tested the base, that push up is. So let's go look at for some trades. If we see some good trades, if we don't see some trades, we'll just move on. It's just that simple. So now trade like Ibona. This is not a very good trade, but it could be a very nice small scapanyana because of the overall trend against the overall trend. So the overall trend is up, so there we're gonna look for a sell and it's gonna be very dangerous. I don't encounter or encourage people to actually take this kind of trades because they are not good. So this is what I'm looking at. You can see here there's a lot of spike happening at this point there. And then you see it's okay, there's this movement going up, left shoulder, and then you see here it was a double bottom. And here if I just draw a horizontal line at this point, you see it's okay, this is a very important level. But what I'm looking at is this base candle that the price needs to hold to this base. So if I zoom and you can see that this space is very nice. So let me just write it proper for you. So there it is. This space is very important. So you can see the price already exceeded. So you can go for a small sell. Base here. Base here. You can see the base here. So this is a drop, base drop. So you're expecting a lot of sell at this point. This is a drop, base drop. So you're expecting the price to respect this point, and then you just have your stop loss here. It would be dumb for me to say expect your price to hit this, take profits, you know. It's gonna be really dumb for me to say that. So I'm expecting the price to to drop, but not drop this much. So it's gonna be a more of a scalp. You can close anytime as long as you are happy with those people, because knowing Usdzar is very volatile, so you don't have to hold a lot of trades in order for you to make a lot of money. So this one is not a very good trade. If I could rate this trade out of 10, I'll definitely give it a solid 4, not even a 5. It's a 4 because it's against the overall trend. It's against the overall trend. So let's go look at some other trades. We looking for some other trades. So we're looking at the pound here with the dollar. Looking at the pound with the dollar. Okay. See here. Let me just look at the overall. So you can see that it doesn't want to show. I love trading on XM because it shows the direction more proper, but it doesn't want to show me the whole database on this left hand side. I don't know why. So let's go and look this side. So we have this at this point here. Okay, I'm just trying to look what is happening right now to just have a clue before I make a decision. So yeah. You can see this price is very confusing. You can see here there was a very nice Quasimodo. It had a shoulder and a head. Then if you can look here at this point, if I highlight this entire zone, it hasn't broke this Quasimodo, né? You see, it has not broken this Quasimodo. You see, so I don't know, by the look of things, it has to go down, but it doesn't look convincing for me because of the way it approaches this Quasimodo. It wasn't a convincing move going to the left hand shoulder, so this is not a very good trade as well. But if you can go even lower, you see now it has broken this entire this zone. If you go and look at this zone, let me delete it for you so you can see proper. Nah, this zone there. How ngenzani manje? So if I go lower to a lower time frame, you can see what's in the zone la. You see, this was a very significant support. This was a very significant support. So you see breaking the supports right now. So I'm expecting a bit of, if it decides to retest this support and then decide to drop again. But if you can look properly la, you head and shoulder valley and to say, well, this is a shoulder, head, and the left hand shoulder. So the head and shoulder is looking like is a container, is here as hands, but this is not a very good trade as well. So unfortunately, we hadn't had trade that are very convincing. Yeah, trade are not that good since last month. Up until today, they are not that good. That's why I decided to create this video to actually analyze with you guys. Not that I'm lazy to post trades, it's because trade are not good. Yeah, so it's better when you do. I know this kind of video, educational video, don't do well in terms of views, but I know the value that they give to people. So the most important thing is the value regarding having a lot of views, but if really inaccurate. So this is not a very good trade. I'm gonna tell you if I see a good trade. If I see a good trade, I'll tell you that okay, this one looks good or this one doesn't look good. See here we have this one has completed the Quasimodo USD yen, so it's pushing up. So which Quasimodo it completed was this one here. So if I go here and press the left shoulder, so you have a shoulder and a head, and then the structure was broken. So I tested la ule base le. It tested this base. Let me highlight for you so you can. So it tested a base le, tested a base, and then it decided to drop. So obviously CP would be here this low, so you can see decided it touched the TP. So now it's moving up. So now it's in no man's land right now. No man's land. So it doesn't have a proper direction if I say no man's land. So now you can see some small setups that are not looking very good as well. This is not a good trade because of the move lengths. How about impulse candles? Impulse candles that have a huge, about these candles around you. This huge candle, if ever this candle are going to a certain position and the strength break. So if they're gonna go to this left hand side, these kind of candles, they can break the structure. This is not a very good structure. So if clamping is a holder, it's not gonna be a very ideal trade. So it's not gonna be a very good structure if I look for a sell. So this is also not a good trade. This is definitely a 2 out of 10. So there's no way I will share this kind of trade. So here, let me see here. Okay. Humanity chopping your face. I wanted buying a challenge is not a good idea, honestly speaking. It's choppy. Right now, you're asking I'm a move rise. Like right now, you can see there's no good move. There is no good move. Okay, so this one was a nice support, and then it broke the support. It retested and it dropped. So already we missed this move. This curtain's retested. So that's where we missed this move. We fucked up here. We missed this move. This curtain's retested. Well, retest nana. So it did a good retest. It was a quick one. It was a quick retest. So already we've missed this one. Euro pound. I think it traded SCB now. That was good. Let me see here. There was something in there is no good trade either here. So I think it traded at the scene right was the Eurocad, because a lot of people made money earlier trade our Eurocad that I shared on the group. So this one as well. Let's go this one. Let's check Eurocad. I think we had the Eurocad. That was the only good trade that we had. Exactly. This was the very good trade. I shared on Facebook, I shared on Telegram, and I told people that this is the only good trade that we have. You see, this was the only good trade that we had. It was an easy one. So because of, you see that this one, I'm a spike la. So I'm a spikes are just a rejection. So there was a lot of rejection happening la. So I knew it was okay. This zone is very important. So I knew price if it's at this zone le, is already test a foot la. Is respect. So we got this trade. This one I told people this is the only good trade I see. So fortunately a lot of people got this trade. Also, this was the only good trade that we had. For now, Imayete is not looking very good. So I can check Amaya setup, but it doesn't look good. But hopefully Mokamba with scarcity is a seeing on. But right now you can see even this one would have been horrible. So now today already see breaking into we see the candle. If we let a gap, who want to gap? What's Alanda? Who want to face a cap and then to the as a lot of people don't know what's assessing, for instance, it's a ball zone there. Merely hold the economy till the zoning and then when a stop loss the stop loss is paid. A lot of people don't know what's okay. Imagine say ingaseqala i-stop loss izile ekushaya with a bigger loss than this one. But that's a topic of another day. I'm talking about things that happened twice to me. Yeah, well, that's why if you check, even if you can text the broker, they'll tell you that stop loss are not guaranteed. So you see what happened here? It jumped the stop loss. Yeah, well, so if you broke it low, pick up a lazy table, stop loss with a bigger loss. This was a crazy gap. I don't know what happened. Crazy gap, crazy. So at least I can share a trade there out on you. And the was need guys. Unfortunately, so unfortunately trade there out a very good trade, because I want to tell people that sometimes post my trade just because I don't want people to actually think, oh man, this guy is lazy, he's not posting trade. There is no trade. What should I do? Like, if there's no trade, there's no trade. I cannot post trade because there's no trade. Unfortunately, if they are horrible, I have to wait, because I rather have a small amount of trades than having a lot of my trade that are losing. Yeah, well, sometimes I know that these trades are not good, but for the sake of the group, I have to post those trades to keep people alert. Okay, this guy. That's why I say I'm not a signal provider. I am not a signal provider, guys. I am not a signal provider at all. I don't provide signals for a living. So go and keep a corner like we in. What's more? And so far, like, I'm just checking on my trades. I'm not finding anything. Palm win, yeah, boy? Palm win. If you know how I trade, you know there's nothing. So there's nothing so far, but as soon as I get a trade, I will share with you guys and say, okay, there's this trade. Let's look at this. You see, I'm looking at everything. Literally no trade. Yeah, boy? Knowing when to trade is also a skill that is very underrated. Yeah, well, a lot of people just are also obsessed with trading, but not knowing when to trade. So this one looks good. There's some more. Oh, you see, tested now. Oh, yeah, I test. But it's tricky, most. This looks tricky. It doesn't look nice. You see, only trade on my charter, so there's no trade. Oh, not. Okay. Okay, see here. No trade. No trade at all. So unfortunately, there's no very good trade. That was our analysis. So we're gonna continue as soon as Solana trade. We're gonna share. So make sure you telegram me. I'm gonna leave the telegram link, and make sure you telegram me, and then you get the PDF, and just let's share, guys. I just want to tell you guys before I close this videos. Njoba ishilo nje so into something amalanga awafani, even in forex, even anywhere in life. Basically, amalanga awafani in business. Even a fisherman can get 10 fish today and the following day does not get any fish. Some days are just not your day. Some days things are not going as the way you planned, and some days the market gives so many trades. There are times where I will have a group where I will post only winning trades, and then the group will be super packed the following month, and then only to find out that following month is going to be a bad month, and then these people don't know, and then they feel like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, because they were not in the first group. So now I have to remind them, if you really and there's nothing I can literally do. As long as I'm still in this business, I'm always gonna experience this. As long as I'm still in this business, as long as you still also in this business, you're gonna experience bad days and good days in this business. There's no way in hell that you're gonna have 365 days and only those 365 days are just good for you. You are just making money, unless you are just promoting something or you are a scammer. Yeah, well, unless we're promoting something, there's no way. There are losses in this game. Losses in this game. Losses. And now we are actually getting what you call a dry season. Yeah, well, so this is a dry season. So that is bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button and you subscribe. Bye for now.